Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday morning live stream Dhamma session. My name is Ajahn Wade Panyo here at Empty Cloud Monastery. I'm a visiting monk here, and although I've been here already 6 weeks, and very much enjoying my time here. Staying here now with Bhante Sumita, a very senior Sinhalese monk, who's an old friend of the monastery. He's here for at least another couple of weeks, it seems. And we're very happy to have him. And it's a real joy to spend time with him and learn from him. And Ayawada, who is taking care of the monastery as the resident monastic. And we're all looking forward to his higher ordination as a bhikkhu, to transition from novice monk to monk sometime in the late summer, early fall. And it's a very, very nice experience staying here with him as well. And we had a surprise visit from Lumpur Dick Silaratano, the abbot of Forest Dhamma Monastery down in Virginia. He stopped through as a traveling monk. He stopped in as per tradition and graced us with his presence. It was a real joy and a privilege to have him here. Him and an attendant monk and a lay person who's traveling with him as well. And we've had a couple of days without much teaching going on. More focused on meditation and doing pujas and this kind of thing. Now we're coming into a time of the week when we do the live streams again, and then on the weekend we'll have the in-person Dhamma sessions. And currently we have 7 lay residents staying at the monastery, having come in from worldly life to experience what it's like to be in a monastery, to experience monastic life. And it's really inspiring to see them coming in, and it's heartening to see that people are doing this. And I think it's probably such a wonderful experience. It's what we hear from them, and I remember from my own experience as a layperson going in to stay in the monastery, very helpful to me in my practice. So actually, we could put a plug in for that. Anyone who would like to deepen their practice a little bit for some time, experience what it's like to be in a monastery, to live by the monastic schedule, and have an opportunity to hear more teachings. You have more access to the teachers if you're staying here in the monastery. And the opportunity does exist, and you can submit an application via the website for consideration to come and stay at the monastery for a little while. There are a number of people signing in. Very familiar faces. Welcome, everyone. Why don't we start off with a little guided meditation. And so first we'll position ourselves in somewhat of an upright position, whether we're sitting on the floor or if we're sitting in a chair or even standing. Of course, you can meditate in a standing position as well. If you'd like to meditate while lying down, you can do that also. So we want to assume a position that is going to be relatively stable. We can stay in it for a little while and not be distracted by our posture. And if we're sitting on the floor, it's quite traditional to sit cross-legged, although you can also sit on a meditation bench. Those can be very helpful too. But if we're sitting on the floor on cushions, the easiest way to assume a cross-legged position is kind of with one leg in front of the other. Try to get my arms on the screen. There we go. So you can see what I mean. One leg in front of the other so that they're not crossed and touching each other, but one leg in front of the other. But some of you may have other postures that you've developed over time. And to start the meditation, usually we close our eyes. Although if you find it more comfortable, or if you're distracted by images, internal images, you can open them and kind of gaze in an unfocused way, perhaps at the floor in front of you, or gaze in front of you without having to really focus on anything. And then we'll imagine that we have a cord attached at the top of our head, and that it stretches up to the sky or up to the ceiling, drawing us into an upright position quite comfortably. The spine straightening a bit, and the neck as well. Allow the head to adjust a little bit to be straight. You can relax the shoulders slightly. And that cord stretches up to the ceiling or up into the sky, drawing us gently into an upright position. We can allow the lower back to kind of curve inward just a bit, which is very natural as that cord raises us up. And just simply applying some mindfulness like this to the body, we can notice some changes happening in the body also. And we allow them to occur with a little bit of mindfulness, awareness. And then we bring our attention to the crown of the head again. And notice how it feels. Allow the awareness to collect there, experiencing the sensations there in the crown of the head. And we allow any tension there to just ease out. Experiencing the crown of the head and allowing it to relax. You may notice other changes in the body also, and we can allow them to occur. And notice them just with awareness and allow them to happen. And then we move down to the forehead. And we notice how the forehead feels. Experience the sensations there. And allow the forehead to relax. we experience. What are the sensations there? Just feeling them. No need to name them or examine them, but just experience them. With detached awareness. And allow the forehead to relax. And then we pay attention to the temples, either both temples or just one of them, and see how they feel too. And allow them to relax. And if you were working with one, then you can move over and work with the other at a time that feels right. And then we turn our awareness to the eyes. And experience how they feel. And allow them to relax. Just experience how they feel for another few moments, lingering there. And allow any tension there to ease out. And now we'll pay attention to the lower half of the face, there below the eyes. Noticing the area around the nose and the cheeks, down to the jaw and the mouth. Experience them. Dwelling here. With awareness. And let go of any tension there. And we let go of anything else we may be thinking. And feel how these areas of the face feel. And allow them to relax. Next, we'll move around to the back of the head. Continuing this practice of experiencing and letting go. Allow the tension to ease out. As we dwell with awareness. Now we'll move down to the neck and the throat. And as you experience these, you can imagine the muscles in the neck and the throat. And be aware of how they feel. And allow them to relax. If the sensations are too strong, we can move our awareness back to an area of the body that is already relaxed and allow the breathing to return to a natural rhythm on its own. And once we feel at ease, see if we can return to the neck and the throat. To imagine the muscles there and allow them to relax. All right. Now we're going to do this. We're reaching the end of the body scan section of the meditation. Before we transition to something else, we'll pay attention to the tops of the shoulders. Experience them too. You can imagine the muscles there as well. And allow them to relax. You can allow the shoulders to droop a bit as they relax. And then we glide down, slide down to the chest, and notice how the chest feels. Experience the chest. And allow any tension there to ease out. Dwelling there with awareness. Allow the breathing to come to a natural rhythm. It may change a bit while we're doing this, making adjustments. We can allow the chest to relax and even kind of droop or sag a bit. And then I would like to ask you to imagine your spiritual heart right there in the middle of your chest, kind of at the front of your breast. Imagine your spiritual heart relaxing into that space. With your sense of feeling, experiencing it, coming back, collecting easily in that space. Imagine your spiritual heart relaxing into that space, and see how it feels there. And you can feel the breath there as well. But spend time where you need to spend time. Dwell where you need to dwell as we go through these steps. Because experiencing in the present moment is the most important thing in knowing what you need to know, feeling what you need to feel now. If you experience any emotions, you can listen to them there at the heart, as though you would listen to a friend. just experiencing them. But not getting involved with them too much. Just listening, allowing your friend to work through their emotions. And then when the time is right, you can experience the breath as well. They're rising and falling. As we allow the heart to relax there as well. We experience the breath rising and falling there in the chest, at the heart. Feeling it. Allowing it to do its own thing. Allowing it to find its own rhythm. Allowing it to become smooth. Allowing our awareness to settle there. Until we have the awareness and the heart and the breath there together, in harmony, dwelling in harmony. As we are simply attentive and knowing them. Now, if it feels comfortable for you, I'd like us to hone our attention by counting the breaths. So as the breath comes in, we count 1. As it goes out, we count 2. As it comes in, we count 3. And so on, up to 10. Okay, let's start. All right. Now, having reached 10, we'll simply start over with 1 on the in-breath, 2 on the out-breath, 3 on the in-breath, and so on up to 10. And at this point, if it's helpful, you can adjust the breathing a bit. Perhaps breathing just slightly deeper so that you can really feel the breath. And we'll count another set of 10. All right. Well, now we'll try to keep our awareness with the breath right there at the heart. And I'll I should say, I may make some observations about the Dhamma. And so you can listen also. Or if it feels better, just stay with your continuous awareness of the breath. There at the heart, perhaps counting. But I think all of us can probably feel a change has come over us since we sat and started applying our awareness, experiencing the body, and then experiencing the breath, and of course experiencing the heart. And it speaks to the quality of attention or knowing in the present, and the harmony that can result. Through awareness, we can understand the situation, allow problems to unwind as we're attentive to ease. We can get in touch with the heart and allow the heart to work out problems. And after stages of relaxation and resolution, we can experience harmony, and then in turn, keener awareness. The promise of meditation and a meditative lifestyle is that through more and more continuous application of these principles, we can more and more continuously experience ease and harmony and clearer knowing. And then if we were to go further, keener investigation of what is really happening, and deeper stages of profound learning. And these are some salient aspects of the Buddha's path to awakening. A gift that he gave to us all. Because he freely gave it for the benefit of human and celestial beings. They say that for each one of us, it is our birthright. Awakening means to come to see things as they really are. Because if we saw things as they really are, we would let go of everything that is hindering us and burdening us. And we would become very wise about what is skillful to do. As we pass through the world, at ease in helping others be happy as well. And wouldn't that be a wonderful way to live? Okay, now let's return again to the breath. We get in touch with the experience of the breath. And allow it to harmonize again. And feel the breath there at the heart, in the chest. And see, with a gentle awareness, how close can you come to that sensation of the breath. And if it helps, you can adjust the breath, perhaps breathing a little bit more deeply to help you get in touch with it. And see if you can be the breathing. Just meaning that you unite with it. All right, now if we allow the attention to relax just slightly, become more at ease in our awareness, perhaps noticing more of the chest slowly. Allowing the breath to adjust again. but trying to be aware continuously. And in a few moments, I'll draw the meditation to a close by ringing the bell. So I'd like to ask you to listen to the experience of the sound as it begins and as it changes and as it fades away. It faded pretty quick. And now we can slowly open our eyes, just kind of gazing down at the floor and let some light in. See how we feel. As we keep our mindfulness. We'll Anumotana, the meditation, the Holy Lord Buddha and his teachings, the enlightened disciples who've passed these kinds of teachings down to us, by bringing our hands together, our palms together in front of our hearts. And we'll call out 3 times what means in Pali, well done. We'll call out 3 times, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Anumotana, everyone. We all rejoice in the goodness done here today and drawing this live stream to a close as we're at the appointed time. May you all be well and continue to progress in the Dhamma. Very best wishes. Until next time.